Good day, Philippines. This is Mike Padua, and we are back to our tropical weather analysis for the Philippine Islands for this Monday through Wednesday, May 10 to 12, 2021. And this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. Let's begin with our update. Here's the usual GraphSat. There's something new with our GraphSat. So this is for today, Monday, until tomorrow, Tuesday. We have the intertropical convergence zone now extending across the Philippine Islands. A few days ago, before we enter the weekend, the surface trough is ahead of the intertropical convergence zone. Right now, it fizzled out, and the intertropical convergence zone is now covering half of the Philippine Islands, and it's affecting southern Luzon, Bicol, Mimaropa, Calayan Island Group, Sulu Archipelago, Visayas, and Mindanao. So we have a very large area of isolated to scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, especially around in the afternoon, noontime, even late in the morning, as well as in the evening. So expect these passing the localized thunderstorms across these areas. So temperatures will still reach a high of 34 or 35 degrees in some areas, with heat index reaching a high of 40 to 44. Here in Naga, it reached around 43 again in some areas. And across the rest of Luzon, Central Luzon, Northern Luzon, including Metro Manila, they will be under the influence of the ridge of a dissipating high pressure right here. But since it disappeared already here over the South China Sea or West Philippine Sea, the effects of the ridge still bringing some dry conditions over these areas. But later today, there might be some thunderstorms across the mountains of Ilocos region, so watch out for that. Outside of PAR, along or embedded within the intertropical convergence zone, we have a developing low pressure area. This is already with tag ID 96W. It's somewhat quasi-stationary, but it is expected to move towards the west in the general direction of eastern or northeastern Mindanao, based on the two reliable computer models, the European model and the American model. Right now, it's less than 35% chance of becoming a tropical cyclone, or low chances of becoming a cyclone within the next 24 hours. But we are going to monitor this system for possible rapid intensification, since the upper level winds or the vertical wind shear along these areas is somewhat low or normal, so there could be some development. But so far, based on the computer models, it will remain as a low pressure area or even an active LPA, and it will dissipate upon hitting or crossing the island of Mindanao. So watch out for some heavy rainfall brought about by these thunderstorms generated by the ITCZ and this LPA. Just like a few days ago, a very strong surface trough has generated some flash floods across the areas of Mindanao, particularly Davao region. So take all necessary precautions. And up here, across the south of Japan, we have a frontal system. This is a stationary or major front, as they call it, over to the south of Japan. Not a threat to our country. So far, that's the latest. And as we look at our fast animation, you can clearly see here the long line of the ITCZ. So we're going to put it here and here. And the LPA is somewhere here. Okay. And if we zoom it using the windy.com satellite animation, there you go. Lots of clusters of thunderstorms across southern Luzon, particularly here over the Visayas. So there are strong thunderstorms, as well as Mindanao, Bicol region. Some areas here in Naga City, we experienced some small rainfall passing by, but the thunderstorms are nearby over Camarines Norte, Partido, in Camarines Sur, as well as the Rinconada area. So these are isolated ones, and as we speak of the mountains of Ilocos region, there you go. As we set into the late afternoon, here comes the strong heavy thunderstorms generated by too much heat and evaporation. So there could be some convection that will form over these areas. Okay, so that's the latest. And as we look at our rainfall accumulation for the next 3 days until Wednesday, expect some heavy rainfall and thunderstorms brought about by the intertropical convergence zone, particularly in the afternoon or evening. So these are isolated to scattered ones across Mimaropa. Bicol region will still experience some isolated thunderstorms, but although this is the forecast, it only shows heavy thunderstorms over Visayas and Mindanao. Bicol region might also have some isolated or smaller frequency of localized thunderstorms for the next 3 days. And here comes the LPA that we are watching. And as we look at our forecast from the two reliable models, let's begin with the ECMWF showing to you the track of the potential LPA. So it will track until Saturday. So let's begin tomorrow. It's here. Wednesday, it's over here. Thursday, approaching the waters of the South Philippine Sea. Friday, nearing Davao region. And on Saturday, it will start to make landfall over Davao region. So if we click on the rain and thunder, there you go. There might be another risk of some flash floods generated by this LPA that is expected to dissipate upon crossing Mindanao this coming weekend. And if we look at the American model, it's the same thing. There you go. Still also low pressure area. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Although on Sunday it will dissipate over the areas of the Visayas. So there you go. That's the forecast from the two reliable computer models. So nothing to worry yet as of this time. It will just remain as a low pressure area or even an active one. We will keep you updated in coming days if we see some signs of development into a tropical depression. But rest assured, it's still safe for the next 5 days. So watch out still for these thunderstorms generated by the ITCZ and this approaching LPA. So there you go. That's the latest for this Monday. And we will be returning again on Wednesday to give you more update. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, found at the lower right, to keep you updated on the upcoming systems. And thank you so much for watching our channel.